All right, welcome to Roots of Reality Experiences. Today I'm joined by Plume, who is a French musician that has recently gone viral by performing music for animals. As a result, today Plume has over 1 million followers on Instagram alone and has recently released new music. So, Plume, thanks for coming on today.
Of course, thanks for having me.
So, just to start off, when did you first get interested in music?
I feel like music has always been a part of my life because I remember like writing silly little songs in my room when I was four, and even like I started drums lesson when I was around six. So yeah, music has always been very important in my life, especially because all my uncles they play the guitar, and so it's always been around me.
Okay, so it started in your family then. So you had family members that kind of introduced you to music.
Yeah, kind of. My dad's a big fan, even though he doesn't play any instrument. He's a DJ and he loves music, so he
Oh,
would always like play discs and things like this. So yeah, it's always been around. Yeah, definitely.
yeah, perfect. Okay. And how about your interest in animals? Did you grow up with animals or?
I didn't. Maybe that's why I'm trying to like catch up what I missed because I always wanted a pet growing up. I remember asking my parents whether we could have like anything, whether it's a fish, a dog, a cat, whatever. And they would always say no, unfortunately. So but I always loved animals. But definitely my perception of them has changed a lot over the past 3 years.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah. So you're really making up for all the lost time of not having a pet, I guess, at this point.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, exactly.
cool. All right. And so how did you come up with this idea to sing to animals? Because obviously it's not something that most musicians would necessarily immediately think of. So
Hmm.
it's pretty unique.
Yeah, but it seems so obvious for me now. But I guess it's kind of unique. The thing is, I read somewhere that cows enjoy music and that music is soothing for them. So at the time, I was in the countryside with my grandma, so it's the perfect opportunity because there's lots of cows all around. So I was like, I gotta try it out for myself and see what this thing is all about. And so I went to sing for cows, and in my mind, I was like, maybe they'll be in the background and they will like raise their head up, and that will be the extent of it. But turns out they all came running towards me and they started like rubbing their heads against me and they listened, they stayed close for like almost an hour. So that was pretty mind blowing for me. And
Wow.
yeah, it completely, as I told you, changed my perception of animals. I stopped eating meat that very same day, and uh, and I haven't stopped since.
Yeah, that's super interesting. I mean, like I have a pet dog, and I've always played music around my dog, and he doesn't seem to complain about it. And all the other pets I've had, and I
Mhm.
guess it does make sense. And you kind of see, especially in the age of social media, all the people with like different birds or something kind of dancing to music. And given that we as human beings are also a species of animal, if we like music, I guess it's not surprising that other animals would like music as well.
Yeah, definitely. What do you play? What instrument do you play?
Well, I don't play any particular instrument, but I've played a variety of music, on
Okay.
for example, like a TV or whatever, or in the
Hmm.
car with my dog.
Yeah.
I've done karaoke at home with friends with my dog there. I'm
Love
not
that.
sure if he likes it or not. Sometimes he might leave the room, other times he might stay. So I
Uh-huh.
guess it depends. It's hit or miss with him, I think.
I see. I see. But at least you tried, so that's good.
Yeah, I did try. Yeah, he's a tough critic at times, so
Hmm.
it's but I mean, how do you know if animals like the music you perform?
Well, the thing for me is we always try to not invade their space, so I will stay like quite like far away and let them come to me and not the other way around. So with that, I guess if they come closer, it means it's good because they always have the opportunity to move away. And yeah, they seem to. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, and they will like I will play for 30 minutes until they make the first step towards me. But they always seem to be curious and want to investigate what like the music is all about.
Now, do you keep track of like what music you played for what species to kind of determine like what types of animals, like what types of music?
Not really. I just know I play like something more that has more rhythm for like
Okay.
parrots because I know
Okay.
they like to like dance, and they are one of the
Yeah.
only animals with a sense of rhythm actually.
Okay.
So so I know they enjoy that. But my thing is, I always choose love songs because I'm convinced that the intent is very important, and I guess that
Hmm.
somehow the animals can feel what the intent is. So I've been choosing love songs so far.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Well, I mean, it seems to be working, obviously.
Yeah,
From all the videos, it seems like a variety of species seem to be pretty impressed
yeah,
with
yeah,
what music you're putting out there for them. So
yeah. So I'm not gonna try to change anything because yeah, it seems to be working so far. So yeah.
yeah, I got to play to your audience. So
Hmm.
I mean, have you had any experiences where an animal just seemed to ignore the music or just like go
Yeah,
walk away? Like,
yeah, definitely. It's just like us human beings, as you said. Well, like
yeah,
sometimes they feel like it, sometimes they don't, and it's perfectly fine. You know, we don't try to push it on them. If there's
yeah,
and sometimes within in a video that I posted, you can see that there's one within a species that's interested, and the other ones don't really care. So yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah.
depends on the individual, I guess.
So it's interesting to like think about how like animals having different tastes, even within the same species, and just be like,
Hmm.
I don't like this, but my friend over here does. So
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
that's
And
cool.
also, some are little bit more cautious, a little bit more scared than other ones. And it's always the brave one that leads the way, and then sometimes the other ones follow. So it's nice to witness.
Yeah, that's neat. All right. So, when did you first think like, oh, this would be something cool to post on social media? And, were you expecting kind of the explosion of attention as a result of that?
No, I wasn't expecting that. But the first day I sang for cows, I was like, this video is like crazy. It's so cute. You know, I wasn't expecting that
Yeah.
at all. So I was like, I gotta post it for my couple hundred followers that I had at the
Yeah.
time. And yeah, it didn't blow up right away. Actually, it took like maybe 20 videos. I kept going with farm animals back then. So I posted like some videos with cows, and there's one that blew up. And from then on, I got some exposure, and so a lot of animal places started inviting me, like zoos or sanctuaries or like things like that. So I
Yeah.
got to do like all kinds of different exotic or not animals.
Wow. And so, how do you feel about the all the attention that you're now getting? Like, obviously, it's a new era in terms of the internet. It's so
Mhm.
different than it was, 10 years ago, even.
It is.
Um, how have you been able to kind of handle all these people now watching all your videos and commenting, etc.?
Well, I feel like it's good because the more animals I meet, the more I want to fight for them and their rights, and so
Yeah,
it's giving me a platform to express in a poetic way what I feel like, because I feel like animals like deserve much better. And so yeah, I feel like it's a cool way to express that and show how sensitive they are and how beautiful the animal kingdom is. So if through my videos I can like maybe change or
yeah,
like change some mentalities, that would be great. And I know that lots of people are telling me that it's a feel good video for them every time. And I guess a lot of people are going through like harsh times, so it means a lot to me. Yeah.
yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, really is incredibly impressive. And I remember just coming across you just like everyone else, and it's like, whoa,
Mhm.
this is fascinating. I've
No,
never
thank
seen
you.
anything like this. So it is, really cool what you're doing.
Yeah.
Another thing I learned about you. I was doing a little research on
Hmm.
the internet, and I saw that you are a big Green Day fan, which
And
resonated with me quite a bit because I'm a big Green Day fan. It's my
oh,
favorite
nice.
band. I've seen them several times in concert in the United States, and curious to learn about kind of like how you got interested in Green Day and how that's influenced your career as a
Yeah.
musician.
So my big brother was listening to Green Day when he was like around 14, and I guess it was when American Idiot like came out.
Yeah.
So it was really the big. I guess they are, how do you call it? They are the top
Yeah.
of the fame for
The
them.
highlight of the career, really, I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. And so, but at first, I remember being like, "Yeah, your band is shitty," because I was like the little brother, and I wanted to like no
Rebel.
matter
Yeah.
what he would listen to, I would cheat on it. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, I started listening, and I became a really big fan. I used to watch the I don't know if you watched it as well, but I used to watch the Bullets in the Bible live video live
Okay. Yeah.
DVD, and I would watch it over and over again, and I would try to like do everything that Billy Joe does on stage, and I
Yep.
would learn all the little details and stuff. So yeah, and then what happened? I went to see them live when I was like 15, I guess. Then I went again when I was 20, and then like a little over a year ago, I went to like a secret show they did in Paris in a small venue. And I was like, you know what? I've been singing a song like at every show I ever did for the past 10 years. It's Good Riddance by them.
Okay. Yep.
And I was like, maybe I can put a little sign up saying I know how to play this song. If you need a
Yeah.
guitarist or whatever. I don't remember what I said. And yeah, he said, do you really know it? Come on up. And so we played that song together, and it was pretty great. Yeah, I feel very
Yeah.
lucky.
That is awesome. Yeah. I mean, I've seen him do that live a couple times,
Mm-hmm.
and it is like, yeah. I mean, just what an incredible moment. Also, incredibly cool to do that with your fans and to have
Yeah,
people up there on stage.
yeah, and I remember
Um,
so he used to do that at every single show basically. And I remember even as a 14-year-old when I went to see them the first time, I was in the stands like 400 meters away from them. And when he was like, "Does someone want to come up?" My heart was pounding. I was like, maybe he's gonna like see me all the
yeah,
way
just
across from
point
him.
all the way up.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I definitely pictured like being on that stage with him someday. So power of
Yeah, no,
manifestation.
that is super cool. Yeah, I mean, I still have in all the videos I do, or most of them these days, I have a American Idiot, CD in the background that I got. It was the first CD I ever bought
Yeah,
as a kid, and yeah, super cool. Have you played any Green Day music for animals?
so much. Like
Okay, so much. All right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I played so many vids, and I think the bassist, like Mike Durnt, he loves animals as well. He has a
Yeah.
vegan brand and stuff. So yeah, he really likes the vids. He gives me a shout out every now and then, so that's nice of him.
Oh,
They are a very
awesome.
very generous band. And yeah, I played even like I think I have like 10 more vids that I haven't posted yet with Green Day songs. So
Oh, perfect. Okay,
yeah,
so gonna have all sorts of stuff coming out then with Green
yeah,
Day and animals. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Maybe you'll have to have Billy Joe be like a guest musician with you sometime.
Yeah, I've been inviting guests to play with me, people that are like passionate about animals as well.
Yeah,
And so it's been mostly French people so far, but I'm gonna try to do it with like also American people in the future.
yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So thinking big picture, then, what have the reactions of animals to your music? What has that taught you about life in general?
I guess there's I'm sorry, I feel like it's very deep, and I'm trying to find my words as I talk also because
Totally fine. Take your time.
but
So-
I feel like we're longing for connection, and I feel like the animals are just asking us to, there's just asking for it basically. They want us to connect, and I feel like it's so easy, and through music it allows me to have that sort of connection with them. But I feel like yeah, we kind of lost touch with nature, maybe our generation a bit.
yeah,
It sounds kind of a boomer to say, but yeah, I
true.
feel
I,
like
I agree. Yeah.
I feel like it's also why a lot of people are enjoying the vids because it's kind of bringing back this thing that we kind of lost. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's, yeah, makes, total sense. I mean, obviously, you think about the history of our species,
Hmm.
it's not what the age we're living in, the era we're living in historically is not like any other era in human history. And, we're becoming this technologically driven society.
Yeah.
And, um, like how many people go out, how many kids go outside and play anymore versus on some device, watching something or playing a game.
Mm.
It definitely does feel like we've kind of lost touch with what we once were as a species, being outdoors and interacting with nature.
Yeah, I feel like people are being cautious though, and they're trying to, like some parents, they're trying to make sure
Yeah.
that like the kids don't have like screens or stuff.
Yep.
And I think I will try to do that as well when the time comes for me to have kids.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely harder, I guess, because everybody, when your kid is like everybody has it, so it's hard to say no. But yeah, I hope it changes in the future. I hope so. I feel like people also. I feel like live shows went down, but I feel like people want it to go back. They want to experience connection. And I've been talking to about this with a friend actually yesterday night, and
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, people want to start going out again
Yeah.
and meet each other. So hopefully that changes.
Yeah. I mean, I think that makes sense. I feel like there's always kind of this back and forth, and once you go too far in one direction, people tend to try to want to correct that over
Hmm.
time and
Yeah,
kind of have more balance. It's obviously technology is continuing to develop and interacting with us, um, but people, I think, yeah, do reflect on that and realize there's more to life than being huddled up on
mm,
some device. And obviously much healthier to go outside and interact with animals and remind yourself that
yeah,
there's much more to this world than
yeah.
these little bubbles we put ourselves in with technology.
Yeah, and I feel very grateful that I get to do that now because like I don't get paid for my shoots, but they pay for like my train tickets or my hotel things and stuff.
Yeah.
So I get to do that for free in a way,
Yeah.
and I feel very grateful. And I've been doing it with my mom. She's my camera woman.
Oh,
So
perfect.
so we get to travel the like France, not the world. We've been to Belgium
Yeah.
last week, but we get to travel France and like spend time together and really get that back. So that's nice.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely can imagine this expanding over time into a global trek of sorts, because it does seem like there's a big appetite for these type of interactions. I'm sure lots of different zoos or animal sanctuaries, would probably love in the United States or across Europe or whatever
Yeah,
to
yeah.
kind of have this.
There's lots of. I'm supposed to visit multiple countries in the future, so I think there's four that reached out for different ones. So we'll see, we'll see. I'm trying to be
Yeah.
careful also about like my plane, you know.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm trying to not
Limiting
take it too
travel. Yeah.
much. It's
Yeah.
also a good excuse because I don't know why I've been terrified of taking the plane lately. I don't, no idea.
Okay.
Like I wasn't for like 20 years, and now I'm like,
Yeah.
I really hate it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like and also if it inspires other people in other places to do the same, it's great for me.
True. Yeah. I mean, I think this is a great example of yeah, why people gives people an excuse to do something, to get out and interact with animals
Hmm.
and find the common ground that we obviously have with animals, being animals ourselves, and we've kind of forgotten a little bit. We tend
Yeah,
to put ourselves a little bit on a hierarchy as if, oh, we're different, but we're really not so different
yeah, which
genetically.
I
Yeah.
really don't like
So
that. I really don't like that. I feel like
yeah.
we think we're so above like the rest of
Yeah.
the like and yeah. Some friends of mine we had arguments about this.
Oh, okay. All right. So this is something you've definitely developed, yeah, a passion for, promoting, like, hey,
Yeah,
we need to pay more attention to animals. And yeah,
yeah, I think
which
it's
is
important.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I definitely think that, yeah, we, I guess because, we're obviously have been able to create these different lives for ourselves that are so different than other species, we've kind of acted like we're different. But
Hmm.
I think that, with the earth and, any changes that happen on the planet, they're going to impact us as well. And, you know,
Definitely.
history shows that life on planets tend to disappear or change over time, and I think we tend to underestimate how powerful nature is,
Yeah,
and how powerful our planet is beyond our capabilities. So
yeah, definitely. We all have the same fate, so yeah, we should
yes,
live
that's right.
also above.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely so. So what do you want people to know about animals then overall? Like what would be your message be today based on all your experiences you've had interacting with animals and playing music for them?
I feel like it's always very moving for me because there's such a pureness and yeah, they're so innocent in a way because they are so willing to forgive. I've seen whenever I visit a sanctuary and I see an animal that's been abused, they're always
Yeah.
like longing to be loved, sorry, and to love. And so it's always very powerful for me to witness. And yeah, I think that's what I would like to show, that they're very pure and very like their hearts are full of love.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's yeah, couldn't say it better. That's absolutely the case. And I mean, I think one of the things is, when you look and I think in your videos, I'm sure you have this experience all the time, but when you look in the eyes of like another animal and it's like locking eyes with you or staring
Mhm.
back, it really is incredible because you do
Mm.
realize, okay, there's a lot in common here. So
Yeah, yeah, and with some species that I've been doing, it's even more obvious. I've been doing like all kinds of different like monkeys and stuff,
yeah,
and sometimes it's like really like it's really there in your face, like
yeah,
you can't even like avoid it.
yeah, that's amazing. So I'm curious, what are you currently working on? Do you have new music coming out that you're? I know that it looks like you've released some new music recently
Mm-hmm.
over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah, I have a couple of singles. I don't know when they're gonna come out exactly, but so far it's mostly in French. But I've been thinking about maybe doing an English one because lots of like English people are following me.
yeah,
So I need to work on that accent, and then we can get to work. Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, well, looking forward to yeah the any new English songs or French songs. Definitely very cool to see all you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
Um, and what's the best way for people to follow you? I know you're on Instagram. I
Yeah.
presume you're also on TikTok and all the other platforms as well.
Yeah, I'm everywhere. I've been. It's Plume with an S. And I've been actually bothered by something because there's lots since I gained exposure. There's lots of scammers. Is that how you call them?
Mm,
Like
okay.
pretending to be me. So
Nice.
it's annoying because especially on Facebook, I know the people following me are a little bit older, and so they don't like have all the codes that we have when it comes to
Right.
social media. So I'm scared that people will get like scammed because of me in a way.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe go to my if people want to see, go to my Instagram. It's Plume with an S officiel,
Yep.
and from there, there's a link in my bio where there's all my other links.
Great. Yeah, it's a good call out in the age of the internet today to be aware of
Mm.
scams
It's
and
a
make sure
shame. It's a
you're.
little bit of a shame.
Yeah. Yeah. That's unfortunate that people try to take advantage of situations. So yeah, everyone be careful out there.
Yeah,
But Plume, yeah, thanks again for coming on and sharing all your experiences and all the great work you're doing and advocating for animals, which is incredibly needed today. But also like really inspiring all the work you're doing and kind of helping show just how much we have in common with animals and how people need to start taking that more seriously. So
yeah.
thanks again for all you're doing.
Thank you for having me. It was great talking to you.